Hey guys, welcome to a new pickups video. I have a few Switch games here and a couple PlayStation games that I want to share with you guys. And I also want to talk about the PlayStation 5. We got new details on that, so stay tuned to the video and watch it till the end. Let's go ahead and start. Alright guys, welcome back to Pop Games. Thank you guys for watching and stopping by. If you like this channel, all the content on it, consider subscribing. And guys, I have a few games for the Nintendo Switch that I picked up at absolute bargains this month. And I also got a couple PlayStation 4 games that I want to show you guys. And before we start that, guys, I want to go ahead and mention that I am going to be talking about the PlayStation 5 and the new details around that console. And stay to the end of the video so we can go ahead and discuss that at the end. You can leave me your comments and we can talk about it in the comments down below. So let's go ahead and dive right into this video, guys, with the Nintendo pickups. And I want to go ahead and start with Tiny Barbarian DX. This game I got from Best Buy for a really good deal. And I picked it up for about $15 after the Gamers Club discount. And I'm excited to play this game. It looks like it's one of the games that I've been looking at. The platformers that I've been looking at recently. I recently have, started watching a lot of videos on platformers and indie games, and I'm on a kick. So this game is a platformer. You battle a bunch of people with your sword. There's spikes, vines, and stuff that attack you, and it looks cool. So I want to go ahead and try it. And for 15 bucks, you can't go wrong. It's a brand new Switch game, so I want to expand my Switch collection. And Tiny Barbarian is one of the games that I got this month. So Best Buy had Mega Man 11 at a discount, and I bought that as well this month. I haven't played this game yet, so I think that having the Switch's portability where you can take it anywhere, and being a father of two boys is a lot of hard work, so I try to make some time wherever I can. So I'm gonna start taking my Switch places, and maybe even before bed play a couple of rounds or a couple of levels in this game. So yeah, this is Mega Man 11 for the Nintendo Switch. I got this month as well. This game here I got for 15 bucks as well from Best Buy. And by the way, Best Buy does not sponsor this video at all, guys. I just still have the Gamers Club unlocked membership at Best Buy. Mine's gonna run out next year, so I'm taking advantage of that, trying to expand my collection for both the Switch and the PlayStation 4. And this game here, I got it on PlayStation 4. It's called Salt and Sanctuary. I've heard a lot of great things about this game. I got it from Limited Run Games. Somebody was selling it on eBay because I missed out from Limited Run Games when it went on sale. I paid a few bucks extra on there for the PlayStation 4 version, but I got this for also 15 bucks from Best Buy, brand new, and it's still there for 20 bucks. But if you have Gamers Club, you can get it for $15.99. So go ahead and take advantage of that. I've heard a lot of great things about this game. It's difficult. A lot of people compare it to Souls games. So, you can't go wrong with this either, guys. So if you've played this game, let me know in the comments down below what you think. So there was a great sale last week on Best Buy. They had a couple of games for $10. I think there was like about 5, 6, 7 games, somewhere around there. And I waited too long to get the game that I actually wanted. I wanted the Gianna Sisters game. And I was bummed because it sold out like within an hour. I was trying to go back and forth like at 1 o'clock in the morning, debating what game I should get. And I missed out on Gianna Sisters for the Nintendo Switch. But one of the games that I got that I heard is like a story-driven game. It's like one of those point and clicks. I'm not too sure what it is. If you've played this, let me know in the comments down below. But I got it because it was $10, and with my discount, it was $8. So this is The Book of Unwritten Tales 2. Never heard of this game before, but for $8, guys, for a Nintendo Switch game, you can't go wrong, guys. So, it's sad to say that Best Buy is getting rid of the Gamers Club, but there's nothing we can do about that unless they, they recount that and they bring it back. But right now, guys, this is, there's great deals on there. And that was for last week, so that ad is gone. You can't get this for $10 anymore. But if you did, let me know in the comments down below. This is Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy. So this is a remake, I believe, or a port from an earlier console. I think Nintendo 64. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this game here looks pretty cool, and I actually saw gameplay of this, and when I saw it for 10 bucks from Best Buy, I'm like, yo, I gotta get it. Second to last, I wanna save, actually, let me save this game for last. Okay. So here we have Iconoclasts, and I have it back here on my PlayStation 4. I actually have the digital version here, and I have 2 physical copies. So this game came to physical media via Limited Run Games, and if you don't know what Limited Run Games is, it's one of the companies that they go ahead and they get digital games and they make them into physical copies. And yes, I did get this from Limited Run Games, and I was super excited because Iconoclasts, and I want to get some capture, some video capture of this game, maybe a let's play or something. I don't know what I want to do yet, but Iconoclast has one of the best soundtracks I have ever heard in a video game. I think this soundtrack is absolutely amazing. I told one of my friends, Omi, about this game, and I said, hey, this game is really cool. You should definitely try it out. He asked me about he was wondering where I got the physical copies of some of these games, and I told him, hey, Limited Run Games, by the way, they're not sponsoring this video either, but if they want to, they can. But I have a lot of their games in my collection, and I'm proud to say that this game is one of them. I got it for both the Switch and the PlayStation 4. I probably will never open these copies because I have it here on digital format. And yes, I'm one of those people, sometimes I see a sale on PSN for like $7 on PSN. I get the game, and then Limited Run is like, yo, we're gonna come out with a physical copy of the game that you just bought. And I'm like, I have to, man. I have to get it because these games are awesome, guys. If you guys like indie games, and if you play Iconoclast, let me know in the comments down below what you think, because I want to meet more people that have the same interests as me. I know I'm a big Battlefield fan. You guys know that, but I also like these indie games, and this year is the year of indie games for me. I've played these games. I know they came out on PC and stuff like that and blah, 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 but on console, this year is when I've been trying to get exposed, get some exposures, try some stuff, some different games that I haven't tried before. And the Nintendo Switch is one of those consoles that, like I said before, portability, guys. You can take that console anywhere, and you can play this game for a couple of levels. I keep saying rounds. You can play this game for a couple of levels, and you can do it like once or twice a day or something, and you'll finish the game. If you have a few hours to kill or a couple minutes to kill, you can go ahead and do that by playing the Nintendo Switch. But like I said, guys, this game, Iconoclast, I can't talk highly enough about it, but it's awesome. And give Limited Runs Games a visit. It's limitedrungames.com. Check that out. And I got another title here for the PlayStation 4, and that is Spelunky. So this game also came out on Limited Run Games. They released it is Limited Run P125. So that is the number here on the side. If you've played this game, let me know in the comments down below. This is one of the other games that I got this month. I also pre-ordered a couple of games from Limited Runs and what is the other one called? Special Reserve Games and Super Rare Games. I also ordered from them. They do the same thing that Limited Run does, and I can't wait to get those games in the mail. But I believe those games are pre-orders for like June or something. So when that comes, I'll be able to talk about it, and I'll show you guys those games as well. But yeah, guys, this is Spelunky for the PlayStation 4 limited release, and it's a physical copy that you're not going to find anywhere else. By the way, they only make like a certain number of these copies, so if you like a game and you want your physical copy, check that out. All right, guys, so there is a lot of controversy around this next game that I want to talk about. Is a port of a game that came to Switch. A lot of people have talked about it. RGT85 on YouTube, Metal Jesus Rocks has talked about it, and I'm sure a lot of other gamers that I follow on YouTube have talked about it. And as a collector, I wanted to try and get this game because of the error. I know that in baseball and in coins, you know, they make baseball cards and some coins that have errors, and those coins go for a lot of money in the future. So if you see that, or like a comic book as well, by the way, I also collect comic books. If you didn't know that, I'm a nerd. And Marvel Pops, the Funko Pops, the Marvel Pops, I also love those. I just started doing that like in the mid of last year or so. But anyways, I digress. So the game that I'm talking about, and I'm pretty sure you know, it's Darksiders War Mastered Edition. So this is a Nintendo Switch game, and if you look on the side, this side, the spine is black. Typically, all Nintendo Switch games have a red spine. However, the spine for this game here, for Darksiders, is actually black, and they actually came out, the THQ Nordic, they came out and they said, yo, we made a mistake. This was not supposed to be black. It was supposed to be red, like every other Switch game. They're gonna come out with a second print of this game with the correct cover with a red spine. And it's cool to have a novelty, guys. This is a misprint. It's an error. So make sure you get this. If you're a collector, go out there and buy this game now. All right? If you don't want to play it, or if you already own it, or if you played it somewhere else, that's awesome. Keep it in the wrapping. Put it on the shelf. Don't touch it. This game is probably going to gain value as time goes on, and you're going to gain some value on your video game, some returns on your investment. So go ahead and check that out, guys. This game, like I said, is a misprint, and if you bought it, let me know in the comments down below. What do you think about stuff like that? Do you think that misprints and errors on games is valuable? Are you a collector? And if you are, let me know. All right, guys, I've talked enough about my pickups, and now it's time to talk about the PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 5, it's not coming out this year according to an article on Wired.com. There was an interview with Mark Cerny there, and they talked to him about the, I guess he's like one of the architecture people at PlayStation, worked on the PlayStation 4, big guy at PlayStation. This dude knows everything about what's going on with the PlayStation 5. Anyways, the PlayStation 5 is not coming out this year. I think it's going to come out 2020, not sure, whatever. Let's talk about what it can do. So the PlayStation 5 is going to be a very powerful machine. Going back to the article here, these are the top points, the top bullet points that the article talks about, and I had to write it down because I have a bad memory, I'm old. So the biggest point that I think is awesome, and I made a video about this on my channel last month or so, and that is backwards compatibility. The PlayStation 5 is going to be backwards compatible with the PlayStation 4. Awesome. All your PlayStation 4 games, you can play them on the PlayStation 5. It will be compatible with the PSVR. You can play those games as well. Awesome. What do you think about that? I was hoping that it would be compatible with the PlayStation 4, 3, 2, and 1, but I think that's not going to happen. Anyways, I can play my PS4 games on a newer console, the PS5. That means we're going to get better graphics from our games if they upscale. And looking into these details, this is a great machine. Let me know what you think of this. So it supports 8K. There's not that many 8K TVs out there. I think that would be a lot of money. My 4K TV was a bunch of money. 8K is probably going to happen in the next 2 to 4 years. PS5 comes out next year, maybe the year after that. 8K. The CPU is going to be based on AMD Ryzen's architecture. It's going to be a custom GPU based on AMD Radeon Navi, and it's going to have ray tracing support. Now, let's talk about ray tracing. What is ray tracing? It's basically a software program like they do it in movies and stuff. A software and hardware, they combine, blah, 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 whatever happens. I don't know what magic happens, even though I'm an engineer, I should know, but whatever, I can do research. This thing lets light be calculated. It tries to calculate the speed of light and how light reflects from objects and a lot of stuff in games and characters and models and shades and shadows and stuff like that. That makes the game look very realistic. And it's come out in the past, you know, on computers and stuff and different graphics cards, and they've not been able to basically make it look great. They've had some issues, so it's not perfect. I am kind of doubtful a little bit, to begin with. They have a year, probably a year and change, to work on this and make it better and perfect it. But as of right now, I think the ray tracing is a great idea for games like Horizon Zero Dawn. And I'm not talking about Horizon Zero Dawn 1, I'm talking about Horizon Zero Dawn 2, The Last of Us 2, and maybe GTA 6, and newer games that are gonna require better, more realistic graphics in the future with the PlayStation 5. So that's gonna be awesome. What do you guys know about ray tracing? I don't know much. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys know that ray tracing is. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. And the next thing here is a big part of it. That is the SSD. So this PlayStation, and I know a lot of people that game on PCs, you've had SSDs forever. We know that they've gone on in price or whatnot, but the thing is, on consoles, we really don't have that technology right now. We don't have SSDs built into consoles as of yet. But for the PlayStation 5, they're working on a brand new SSD, I believe. Sony is, the developers there are messing around with SSDs, and they tested the dev kit for the PS5 versus a PS4 Pro. Now they tested it with Spider-Man, the Spider-Man PS4 game that just came out last year. So what they did was they fast traveled from one point of the game to another far point in the game, and they did it with the PS4 Pro, and they did that, and that took 15 seconds. Now they did it again with the dev kit PS5, and it took 0.8 seconds, guys. That's 0.8 seconds. If you can do the math, that is 0.2 seconds less than 1 second. So that is insane. Insane. That is super, super fast, going from 15 seconds to 0.8 of a second, not even 1 second. That is incredible. Fast load times. Imagine how that's going to affect games in the future. Like I said, I just mentioned, hypothetically, Horizon Zero Dawn 2, The Last of Us 2, GTA 6, God of War for the PS5. How is that going to affect that? It's going to be instant, guys. You're going to load your screen. You're not even going to think. Your PlayStation 5 will already be loaded. The screen, whatever, like the scene will already be loaded. Your game is going to be constantly just giving, back to you, asking you to be move forward, push forward, fight, do this, do that. It's going to be happening in almost real time. So we're gonna get rid of loading screens, and I think that is one of the biggest things in gaming history, guys. Getting rid of those loading screens from Skyrim back in the day, from Fallout 4, and a lot of other games that took ages to load. Those huge games took forever. Like Red Dead Redemption 2 also suffers from that. Their load screens take a while to load, and this is gonna be awesome, guys. Let me know what you think about the loading screens and this speed of the PS5. That is 0.8 seconds. That is amazing. That's insane. And I think it's crazy, but I can't wait for this to come out and be a real thing that I can play. I can hold the console in my hands with a new console, DualShock 5, and it's gonna be awesome, guys. So let's go ahead and talk about the last thing that I already kind of mentioned, and that was the PSVR. So it is going to be compatible with PSVR. The games are going to be compatible. As of right now, they didn't mention, they didn't hint anything about PSVR 2.0 or something like that. But that might come in the future. And also, I would think that Sony may want to do something about the cables, because there's a lot of cables right now connecting the PSVR to the PS4 to the camera and all that stuff. So it would be nice. I know going wireless, like I mentioned briefly before, is a little too expensive, but if they can knock that down, maybe one cable, one wire or something, that would be awesome. It would cut on the on the cable management. That'll be great for your cable management, and you won't be able to knock things out anymore. Just worry about one cable connected to your PS5, and that's it, guys. So what do you guys think about that? Also, I can't wait for this console to come out. Like I said, it's probably gonna hit stores. It's probably gonna be announced in E3 of 2020, or maybe like PAX of 2020, something like that. And I think it's going to be amazing. I'm a PlayStation fan, and what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. Thank you guys for watching, for sticking with me. What do you think of my new pickups? Do you have any of those games? What do you think about this new PS5 stuff? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. Hit like, share, subscribe, and thank you guys, all the guys that have subscribed already to my channel. You guys are awesome. Thank you for watching. Click the other videos on the screen now to watch my other content. Check out my other videos on my channel, and I will see you guys next time, and take it easy. Happy gaming, and let's go PS5. Where's my PS5 gang at? Let me know. Bye.